If you haven't joined us for our show before, this is our interactive educational monthly show, and we teach you and talk all about streaming essentials. So sometimes we talk about content creation, community building, technical aspects, monetization, lots of those different topics that you'll need to have a successful stream. So whether you've been streaming for a long time or a short time, we're hopefully here to give you some cool things to take away. So today, our episode is going to be talking about evolving as a creator. So we're 8 episodes kind of in at this point, and we've talked a lot about some basics about community, the basics of branding, getting started, thinking about monetization. So today we'll talk about taking another step further and expanding yourself and expanding your content. So we're going to talk about how to implement and think about new ideas, how to utilize extensions to enhance your stream, use third-party integrations, and also the benefits of the different collaborative tools we have on Twitch. So we hope to give you some new ideas, some inspiration, and some tips to enhance your streams and take them to a level even higher.
Yeah, so we're going to be jumping into a lot of different topics today, but the implementing new ideas and trying to keep things fresh is a really great place to start. Adding something new to your stream that keeps things fresh can attract new viewers, help maintain engagement, and keep things interesting, both for the streamer and also for the viewers. I talk to my chat a few times every year about how the community almost feels like a bit like it has a revolving door, and there you can't really guarantee that people that are going to come along and join the community are going to stay forever. Sometimes people get busy, sometimes people move on from maybe ingesting certain types of media, and you need to prepare for that by partitioning some of your time as a creator to being geared more towards how are you going to draw new people in. It's sort of like a tank that gently will drain over time. And while it may be comfortable to sit with the audience that you have, you also do need to spend a little bit of time thinking, how are we going to hook new people in as they join the stream? How are we going to keep them to like stick around, so that you can kind of maintain the numbers that you want to as a creator? One of the main ways that you're going to be kind of hooking people is in those first few moments where they join the stream. They click on maybe you're recommended, maybe you get rated, and a surefire way is to ensure that you differentiate the content that you create from others that are in the space. It's been called the yoink and twist a lot, where you kind of take something that maybe somebody else is doing and you put your own kind of spin on it. But it's an opportunity for you to show off your personality as you are streaming. By having everything feel fresh, or having as much as you can feel like it is unique to your community, you will be able to kind of hook those people like, oh, this is not something that I've seen before. Always falling back on how you want to be as a streamer, how you want your personality to shine, it is a really good like backbone to fall back to. But when in doubt, engaging with the chat is going to be your bread and butter.
So the next topic we're going to talk about is extensions. And so extensions are an awesome thing that you can add to your stream. They provide interactive experiences, and these are directly integrated into Twitch. So they can help creators earn revenue. They can help you share important details and information. They can also create opportunities for enhanced engagement. So if you're wondering what you can find or where you can find extensions and some information, they are available on your creator dashboard. So if you go to creator dashboard on the left-hand side, you'll have all of those tabs to open up. And there's one called extensions there. And you can search by name or type. And you can also visit, there is a help article as well that has some detailed steps on how to set them up. But basically, you pick an extension that you think you would like, and then you approve that for your channel, and it will show up in the way that extension shows up on your channel page while you are streaming. And so there's a lot of different ones that show up. Sometimes they show up on the side of your screen, and they may show like a loadout for a game that you're playing, and viewers can click on it and see what kind of guns you're using instead of asking, or what kind of armor you're wearing, instead of asking your mods every 5 minutes in chat. But they are an absolutely awesome tool to use as a reward. I love extensions as a reward because they incentivize already existing structures, so they can use something already existing, such as channel points, to amplify. And an example of that is using channel points to have stream stickers pop up on stream. It's just a really fun way to amplify engagement and amplify interaction. And once again, as we talked about, that's really key to encouraging viewer retention. So with that, let's move on to our next section, because we're going to talk about a few other ways that we can enhance engagement and bring new life into our stream and bring something fun to happen. So that would be third-party events. So third-party events originate from services that are not on Twitch, which is kind of what a lot of people are leading into right now.
Yeah.
And to use third-party events, you must have an account that you account with that service, and then you authorize it to connect to Twitch, basically. And there are instructions on how to do that safely on our Twitch help article, Set Up Third-Party Events, and we'll also pop that in chat for you. So if you're interested on how to set these things up, or in more information on how to choose and do that safely, we'll have that there for you for reference. But there are a myriad of different third-party events. I mean, there's kind of like endless. There's so many cool ones available. And as you'll see here, this is the clip that Owen mentioned.
Oh yeah. So this is with my friend CBK. He was playing a scary game, and he has so this is viewer attacks. This is the extension that we are just talking about, and he's got it hooked up so that you can buy bits and then go ahead and throw in whatever you want. And I obviously had to choose. I actually had to try a few times to get him in a moment where he was actually scared, because you can see he points at the camera and goes, "You got me there." So I think I terrorized him for the good part of an hour trying to get him at a moment where he was scared, and it was great fun.
Wow, you were really
that's
locked
a great
in.
example. Yeah.
That's awesome. Wow, good job. I mean, it was effective. It absolutely worked. That's a really, really great use of a third-party event. Let's dive into kind of our last topic of elevating and enhancing your streams. And this one is collaborative Twitch tools. So this is more a focus on what does Twitch already have in place that can help you amplify your stream, change what's going on, and take it to another level. So Twitch's collaborative tools, such as Stream Together and Drop-ins, work to help you expand your stream, your reach, and your content. Both of these tools are excellent resources for streamers of any size, and something that we absolutely recommend that you use. So kind of at the base of this is what we're really suggesting here is collaboration, right? And so why should you care about collaborating with anyone else, right? What we really want you to do is find people that you genuinely connect with, that you genuinely like, you enjoy their content, get to know them, and then ask them if they'd like to play a game together. Doing this can expand your reach. It also helps you create new, unique content. You know, playing Peak alone by yourself is not the same experience as playing Peak with some of the friends that you've met, and you might want to invite them onto your stream and do something fun together, right? It's going to give you new clips, something cool to look at, something different, and it can also create networking and new opportunities. You know, I always say that it's kind of better together, and if you can find somebody that you click with, that you jive with, that you're making great fun content with together, it can really open up the door to a lot of new opportunities.
When you do join into a stream together, you obviously have the options of being able to have their assets, such as their visuals or their audio coming through. But you can also just leave it bare bones, so that you just have that like with as you saw in the asset. But you also have the option of turning on shared chat, which allows streamers to sort of pool all of their community into one big pile. Chat members, when they talk in shared chats, have badges of whose chat that they are like talking in, which allows you to be able to like see like, okay, these people are from my community. I can see their origin. It also is an exciting opportunity to like, oh, I've recognized that chatter. It's cool to see that they're currently in the other person's chat, and we like share that audience, giving you a little bit more intel and analytics as you go live. You can enable it or disable it if you are the host, and moderators from all streams are able to moderate that shared chat. If you want to know a little bit more about the specifics of what that looks like and what happens afterwards, you can look at the help article over like, okay, if you ban somebody from this specific chat, what happens? But it's all very neatly lined out, so you don't have to worry about like, okay, am I going to lose my audience because they're going to be banned by people we don't know? That doesn't happen. It's pretty concrete. But what it does do when you turn on shared chat, and this is only when you turn on shared chat, I had a look today in the article, is that you also get that shared viewership that was mentioned. So all Twitch streamers' viewerships are joined together into a single audience, and that number is publicized alongside, you can see on the left-hand side if you're on desktop, you've got the like followed channels and for you and live channels. You would have a bunch of people's circles of their avatars next to your name, but you would also have that increased number of everybody pulled together. When you are doing a shared chat and shared viewership moment, you can scroll over it on the desktop application to be able to see how that breakdown occurs over like, okay, where is the audience lying in all of this? But in terms of like getting your name out there, working with people that you haven't with before, or people that you're trying to grow an audience alongside with, shared chat and shared viewership.
If you're looking for more content from Creator Camp Live, you can find it on our YouTube. We have highlights from our shows as well as VODs from our full shows as well. We even have new short series that we are putting out from Creator Camp. So whether you are new to streaming, experienced, or on your way, we have lots of content there that will suit you no matter where you are on your path. And keep an eye on our Creator Camp website. I mentioned it a lot in this show. It just has a lot of great information for streamers who are just getting started or who are looking to grow in specific areas. So I'd absolutely recommend checking that out as well. Otherwise, make sure you follow this channel, check out the Creator Camp site, and tune in next month for our monthly Creator Camp show. Thank you so much for watching and hanging out with us today. We appreciate you all. Have a fabulous month.